Hi, my name is Innocent. Under basic music theory, we're going to be looking into what I call piano key names. So when we look at a layout on a piano, first things that you will see or realize is that the piano is designed in pairs. So what are these black and white things that we see here? These are all called notes. So when you look at the layout, you will realize that you can see a pattern of twos and a pattern of threes. Now, this pattern of twos and threes, they are implying something. They are all the same. They all sound the same. They are all on the same plane. The difference is the other note sounds higher than the other note. So let me demonstrate that. If I'm playing on the pairs of twos, if I'm playing the first note, you will realize that just by listening to the sound, the notes sound the same. It's just that the other one sounds higher, the other one sounds lower. And this is what we call octaves. This is the higher octave of this lower note. This is the lower octave of this higher note. This is another term that you should familiarize yourself with as you go further into basic music theory. So the same thing with the three pairs. So if I'm playing the first note of the pairs of threes, you will realize that the higher note and the lower note sounds identical. It's just that the other one sounds higher and the other one sounds lower. And the same with the other notes. As long as you're playing the same note on the low and on the high, you are playing the same octaves, the sound sounds similar. So this is something that you can exercise, you can practice and just exercise or train your ear to be able to hear and identify similar notes. It's important. This is the foundation, basic of ear listening skill, especially when you now are going to move into playing notes and going to playing pairs of notes and things like that. So now we're going to move into what we call a scale. A scale is derived of the first 7 letters of the alphabet, that being A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So on my piano, for instance, the first note that starts on that low end is the A note. So this is the A note I'm talking about. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, then it repeats again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. This is how the patterns are designed. We're not going to be looking at the A scale, but we're going to be looking at the C scale. So this is the scale that we're going to be looking at. This is the group of notes that we're going to be focusing on. This is all you need for your music production later. This is all the theory you're going to need to understand the notes that you're playing. So we have the C, D, E, F, G, and then the A starts again, then the B, then the C. Then we are on the C octaves. Now, this is C, D, E, F, G, then A, B, C. What are these black notes called? These black notes are named after the white notes. So, depending on where you're coming from, they are all called sharps and they're all called flats. I will demonstrate what I mean. So, if we are playing the black notes ascending, meaning from C, I go up to the black note. This is called C sharp. Then this is D. This is called D sharp. This is F. This is F. This will be called F sharp. This is G. This will be called G sharp. A. This will be called A sharp. And then B and C. Now, if we are playing descending, this is B, C flat, A flat, G flat, then F, then E flat, then D flat, and then C. So depending on where you're coming from, if you're playing ascending, they are all called sharps. If you're playing descending, they are all called flats. So this is what the names of these notes are. So now that we have learned the basic theory, we're going to go into the practicals. So I'm going to give you 2 exercises. Now, these 2 exercises are going to be key for everything that we're going to do. This is the foundation. You miss this foundation, you're not going to be able to adjust as we go further. So I don't want you to be frustrated as we do more things on a later stage. So please, guys,
when we do these exercises, I want you to approach them slowly. I see a lot of people when I teach some young kids at the church. I see a lot of them. They try to, nimble their way through the piano. They try to play quick, so in a way to impress me. But that doesn't work. Otherwise, it draws you closer and closer to frustrations. So please, guys, make sure you do these exercises slowly, and then make sure that you just humbly approach playing this instrument. And if this is your first time, it's going to be key that you understand what I'm saying. So now, first things first, the posture. Your hand is going to have to carry this posture, the C posture, so that the fingers could be close to the notes as you want them to play. So I see a lot of young kids and even older guys, when they first lay their hands on the piano, this is how they lay their hands on the piano, and if the fingers are here, then the thumbs are far back, so we don't want that. So make sure that you have the C posture so that everything can be simpler. So we're going to be looking into the C scale. So these are the group of notes that we said we were going to look at. And then now, look what's going to happen. We're not going to use letters as to name our notes. We're going to convert those letters, which is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. We're going to convert them into numbers. So it's going to be important. I'm going to be stressing this in all our videos. I'm going to be reminding you all the time that we're no longer going to be using letters now, but we're going to be using numbers. Numbers is a quick point of reference. You will understand things quicker when we use numbers. The posture, and then we start. This is the C scale, and this is how you need to play it with the right fingering. This is going to be key. This is going to be important. So this is your first exercise. 1, 2, 3, and then your thumb is going to come underneath and to the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and then you're going to bring the middle finger. 3, 2, 1. So this is the posture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. The thumb. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So these are the notes we're going to be looking at. We're going to be referring them now more often as numbers. Of course, I'm going to be going back and forth with letters and numbers, but we're going to be doing referring it more with numbers. So that's the first exercise. This next exercise is a very simple exercise. It goes along with your left hand also. So you're going to use just one finger, this finger. So the rest of your right hand is going to play the C. Then you skip a note, you play the third note, you skip a note, you play the fifth note. Now, if you look at that, we have what we call a triad. I'm going to be teaching you next on our next sessions about triads and chords. But now, this is going to be key for your rehearsal for our next session. So now, here's how it goes. We're going to be playing what we call a style of playing called Arpeggio. So this is the Arpeggio. 1. This is the bass line, 1, and then you play the octave, meaning the same note. So you're gonna go. You're gonna go going up to the second note. The third. Fourth, the fifth, right there. So we're gonna go, we were ascending, so we're gonna descend, we're gonna go down. So we start again with the C octave highs, and then we're gonna go back. There we go. So it's key that you play this slowly, guys, so that you you adjust quicker, and you gain more confidence as you play the right things. So the slower you do it, the better. There you go. There you go. So well done. Those are your 2 exercises. Please do them. Work on them from today, the next day, and the next time we meet is going to be on a Friday. And I'm going to be going into explaining to you all about triads and then applying them again. So I'm going to need you to play what I just showed you, these 2 exercises, when we come back on a Friday. So please, guys, make sure that you are fluent in playing all those things. And then as you gain confidence, as you play it slower, then progress, play it a bit faster. Try to see if you can't. This is as fast as you need to go, not faster than this. So these are the fingers you need to use, and this is how you need to apply all the knowledge that you know. Yeah, let's meet on Friday.